Welcome to this week 10, and this is notes on question 7. It's a qualitative type question, so there are no calculations. Essentially, you have to understand the concept of independence, and one of the things you need to recognize is that you should think about independence based on how the data were collected. That's sort of how you do it. There is no test that can suggest independence, so you actually have to think about how the data was collected. So read the question carefully to see how the data was collected. The assumption would be violated, for example, if one group were comprised of husbands and the other group their wives. So those two, that information about how the data was collected will suggest that there is no independence. Whatever we measure on one might naturally be related to the other. Similarly, if we compare subject performance before some treatment with their performance afterwards, we'd expect a relationship of each before measurement to correspond with each after measurement. So if the measurements are taken for two groups over time and the observations are taken at the same time, they may be related, especially if they share, for example, the chance they were influenced by the overall economy or world events. So you absolutely have to read the question and see how the data was collected. That's going to be the critical part of this assessment, so to speak. So the paired test, data are paired when observations are collected in pairs, or the observation in one group are naturally related to the observation in another. The simplest form of pairing is a measure that does each sample twice, often before and after, and pairing in an experiment is a form of blocking and arises in other contexts. So you have to watch out for it. You just absolutely have to read the question to see if the data are not paired, they should be treated as independent samples. Alright, so I hope this helps. It really, there are a million examples, and you just absolutely have to read to see which one of these they fit into, and that will provide some help with question number 7. Alright, thank you.